Well, good afternoon, everyone. What a beautiful day to celebrate the best of the best. You know, in my short time here in visiting all the campuses, I have seen some remarkable teaching throughout the district, whether it be working with high school youth, the middle years, you know, they seem to be all at risk whenever they're at the middle school. For those that have worked in middle school know what I'm talking about. And then getting them ready in the early years. We really have a phenomenal school district, and we're on the cusp of just letting everybody know in Region 10 and the rest of the state of Texas where the true educators of the year start from. And in our selection process, today we're here to select and honor the 2017-2018 Campus Teachers of the Year. Let's give them a round of applause. So here to celebrate you is our Board of Trustees, President Larry Glick. Give him a round of applause. We're here to have fun. We're a family. Vice President Jed Reed. Secretary Johnny Beach. Assistant Secretary Linda Griffin. Member Robert Selders. Member Jamie Miller. Also, if you're part of the district administrative team from central office, please stand to be recognized. And if you're one of the main people that work side by side with our teachers, our campus principals, please stand to be recognized. And who are we here to celebrate? Our fabulous teachers. Could all our teachers stand to be recognized? But you know, one thing that I never forget is what it was like to be a teacher. And in all the years, you can never, ever supplement the interaction that you have daily with each of those students. You never know the impact that you're gonna make. You never even realize how you're either making their day or opening a door in the future, or just the small little things of you being you, as being a positive role model, being a consistent adult that's always there for them. That stability, that patience, and those high expectations. Those things are what makes impacts on children's lives each and every day. Those are the things that people recognized in you, and that's why you're here today. We're here to celebrate your efforts, the grueling effort of being a teacher with high expectations from the state, parents, your principals. You are the one that set the example, and you're the one that are opening doors for a bright future for our students. And so the most rewarding thing that can ever happen for our Teachers of the Year is to be nominated from the people that you work with each and every day, side by side. They know you better than you know yourself. And so this is a huge honor. Now today we're also going to be recognizing the District Teachers of the Year. That's also a huge honor because you're representing the best district in the state of Texas, right? And that person's name will be forwarded to compete amongst the region finalists. So just remember that although we have two people that are representing the elementary and secondary levels, the most rewarding factor that comes from this event is being honored from the people that you work with on a daily basis. So we got some great greetings coming to you from our board president, Mr. Larry Glick.
On the screen, you'll see 4 quotes that you're familiar with, but now you're going to see a 5th quote. Now, I have a warning for you. Just across the parking lot is our new technology center, Gilbert Reed, and we have the first in the state of Texas, I think the second in the nation, cyber security program. And what we have asked them is to go live right now. Anybody who thinks they're about to choose letter Z, as you can see, think twice. Because even though I still have a flip phone, I'm going to get text messages for whoever chooses Z. Okay? And if you already submitted your ballot and want to change it to Z, again, think twice. Okay? I'd also like to recognize two people. Dr. Maida Milligan, please stand, and our board clerk, Ms. Michelle Hogan. As you remember or may remember, back in December, I wrote a letter because when Dr. Crone started a new tradition last year where we introduced our Teachers of the Year at a board meeting. It's the first time in my 11 years that had ever happened. And I wrote a letter and I challenged these two ladies, said, what can we do better? What can we make it even more of a special occasion? And this dinner, this luncheon came from that. And it wasn't easy because first we had to get a date, and you know, with testing going on and all that, and we had to make sure the room was available. Then we actually had to get some money, but that worked out okay. But everything worked out fine. And I'm so glad that you're all here today to celebrate. I had an occasion about 2 weeks ago to talk to a former Teacher of the Year. And I said to her, tell me about the experience. And she said to me, when I first got it, I didn't think I deserved it. But then when I came back to school in August, other teachers would come up to me and say, how did you do that? How did you have time to spend to do that? When did you get a chance to do that? And she said, I started to realize all the things I was doing, I thought everybody else was doing, until I realized I was the only one. And I think you all are aware that's what you do. So I do have a little story for you. You might expect it's going to be about some animals, like I've told you before. Yeah. I'm saving that story because this is a special day to be a board president. This morning, I get to speak to the best teachers in our district. And this evening, I get to speak to the superintendent scholars, the Duke scholars, and the National Merit Scholars. So I'm saving the animal story for them. Okay? You can come if you'd like and hear it. Okay? This is a little different story. I think it'll resonate with you. Now, I can't talk to you like Rafe Esquith was, who talked about teaching while his hair was on fire. I can't talk to you like Mary Catherine Swanson would do, who invented Avid. So this is my story. A little different, but I think some of it will resonate with you, hopefully. So in 1993, I was asked to be on Rowlett's Planning and Zoning Commission. I had been actually asked in 92, I declined. 93, I said yes. First meeting I attended, I met the other board members. One of them was the assistant planner in the city of Mesquite, who would about a year later become the planner in Mesquite. So he did it for pay during the day and was willing to do it at night on a board member. Another one was a civil engineer. Another one was a traffic engineer. Another one owned his own surveying company. And I'm thinking, wow, what company am I in? Why am I even here? First meeting, I didn't say a word, not a word. Second meeting, there was a development with about 100 homes. And out of nowhere, the civil engineer said, what do you intend to do to the developer? He said, what do you intend to do with that lake, that large lake in the middle of your property? And I went through all my notes real fast. I couldn't find a word about a lake. How did he know there was a lake? So after the meeting, I asked him, and he said, oh, it was right on the topographic map. I didn't even know what a topographic map was, honestly and truly. So I went home that night, and I said, what am I doing here? I was thinking of quitting. And maybe sometimes in your careers you said, what am I doing here? Am I reaching the kids? And I'm saying, am I doing a good job for the citizens of Rowlett? Or should I resign? But I've never in my life quit anything. So I made a decision that night. I'm not going to ever read a topographic map, but I can walk every single property. And for the next 11 and a half years, I did that. Kind of what you do as teachers. I also said, they don't know the development code, all these experts. I memorized it. And then I started going to school to learn more about planning. And then at the end of the year, end of my first year, my peers just like your peers have elected you to be here tonight, have chosen you to be here tonight, my peers said to me, we want you to be the chairman the next year. And to me, that was the greatest honor I could have, just like you, when your peers recognize how hard you work. There was another quote we were going to put on the board, but I'll just tell you it. It's my favorite quote. The harder I work, the luckier I get. And I have truly felt that my whole life. You understand that better than anybody. That's why you're here. And what I'd like to do is ask the Teachers of the Years to please stand again so we can applaud you. And now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Miss Christy Elms, our Elementary District Teacher of the Year, and Miss Lynette Verassi, our Secondary Teacher of the Year.
Thank you, and I can't tell you how excited Lynette and I both are to be here with you guys today to get to sort of pass the torch on to our next District Teachers of the Year. I want to say congratulations to each of you. My name is Chrissy Elms.
And I am Lynette Verassi.
And I'd like to tell you that the past 12 months have been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. I can't begin to tell you what a humbling experience it is to have been chosen out of so many deserving teachers around the district to represent GISD as Teacher of the Year. Like many of you, I've spent the majority of my career in this district, and I've worked alongside, and I've learned from many, many accomplished teachers just like you. And as I look around this room today, I'm reminded that I'm most definitely in very good company. So again, I know we've congratulated you all, but I just want to tell you how proud we are to be here to announce the new Elementary Teachers of the Year and the Secondary Teacher of the Year. So I'm looking forward to sharing my journey with our new elementary school teacher. My successor is a person who gives 110%. He or she is described as the cornerstone of their campus, and not only partnering with the campus PTA, but also helping reduce discipline referrals by a significant amount. This teacher models making the best of every situation and also making each moment count. His or her devotion to students, staff, and parents, and the school itself will always be remembered because of the legacy he or she lives every day. So without further ado, it is my pleasure. Please help me congratulate the 2017-18 Garland ISD Elementary Teacher of the Year, Cheryl Taylor from Classical Center at Vial. Cheryl, will you please join us on stage?
Like Christy, my Teacher of the Year experience is also one I will remember. Like her, it has been a humbling experience. You look around at everyone and think they selected you, and it's something that it just doesn't seem like it will happen. And to be selected by your peers is a professional experience that truly is unmatched. I come from a long line of GISD graduates, and I stand on the shoulders of great ones. And to know that I get to follow in their footsteps is not just humbling, but it's an honor. And teaching is a privilege that none of us in this room ever take lightly, because we know that every day we make a difference in someone's life. And our secondary teacher of the year is one of those teachers as well. He or she is described as innovative, dynamic, a born teacher or leader. He or she understands that building trusting relationships is a must for learning and effective leadership. This teacher also works extra hours to create engaging lessons that utilize technology to ensure student success. He or she even implemented an intervention enrichment program campus-wide, inspiring students to help the Garland ISD community. Please join me as we welcome and congratulate to the stage our 2017-2018 Garland ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year, Brittney Ellis from Bussey Middle School.
Good afternoon. I'm going to move that down a little bit. I'm Lisa Cox, and I'm the president of the Garland ISD Education Foundation. And I want to, on behalf of the foundation, congratulate both of you for this amazing honor and all that you all do for Garland ISD students. But we have some other people that are here that want to congratulate you and share in this honor. And if you want to look that way, it's their families. No, they'll come up. They'll come up. They have a lot of family. Come on up.
Thank you.
Oh, can she make it? We'll get everybody up here on the stage. In addition to the gifts that they have received today, on behalf of the Garland ISD Education Foundation and the Board of Directors, I want to present each one of you a check for $1,000. We appreciate everything that you do for your students and other students in Garland ISD, and congratulations on this amazing award and honor.
So, isn't this what it's all about? Family, educating kids, coming together as a GISD school district. The moments that we share are the moments that translate to our productivity. And so when we're together and we celebrate each other and we're happy for each other and we built this type of momentum when we go back to our campuses, it's amazing how, although the people that weren't here will feel this energy wherever they're at. While we are a big district, we aren't a big district in the sense of we still have our values. Family, each other, and the single purpose that we make a difference with every kid that's in our classroom. So whenever you're out there, spread the great word about GISD. Celebrate the Teacher of the Year on your campus. When you're out with mixed company and they're like, how's work? Go, oh my gosh, we have this amazing person. It's a beautiful thing when you can compliment the person next door. We have amazing school. We have amazing whatever it is. But celebrate this, because the more we do that, people are going to catch that habit and celebrate each other.
I feel so shocked and amazed and truly honored that, you know, the people on my campus voted for me, and then I moved on and people in the district selected me, and then I come back to my campus and feel like a celebrity. I mean, I honestly and truly feel like every single person in their lifetime should have this feeling that I feel right now. I feel like words fail me, which is something for me because I'm a talker.
Oh, you guys are awesome! Let's go!
I was really excited. I knew I'd worked hard, and there's a lot of teachers in the district who've worked hard, but I was very pleased to know that that was my name that got called who did all of that work, so it was awesome.
I am so proud of Brittney. She has been here, this is her 4th year at Bussey Middle School, and she's a fabulous 6th grade English teacher. She also has created our intervention and enrichment program, our Wise Time on campus. And then she also did the WE Days and has the student leadership group. And so she's a great asset to Bussey Middle School and the Garland community.
Thank you.